that?
An elderly Emperor Pilaf and his gang showed up uninvited on top of the lookout. Shenron was summoned. But the Emperor's lack of attention to detail caused a most unusual wish to be granted. And Goku's body was reduced to that of a 10-year-old.
What? Goku?
The room got a lot bigger. I had no idea that the dragon was there when I walked in. Then Pilaf made the wish and poof, here I am. No, I like
Although Goku's new look took some adjustment from his family, the situation seemed to be under control.
Goku!
Until King Kai delivered some even more alarming news.
Goku! Can you hear me?
We sure can, King Kai.
Now that a wish has been made, the Earth is in danger of exploding unless all of the Black Star Dragon Balls are found and returned to Earth within 1 year.
Urgent preparations were being made for an expedition into outer space to recover the Black Star Dragon Balls.
Hi, Mama. Papa told me I should come help you. Not right now.
I still don't understand. Why do we have to go with him?
Vegeta appointed himself head recruiter and rounded up a flight crew for Goku.
Main power link?
Check.
All systems are go for launch.
While giving the ship a quick once-over, Goku and Trunks found an unexpected stowaway.
Hi!
Hi there, Pan.
What's going on?
Oh no? Then let's get serious. Blast off!
And so the galaxy-wide search for the Black Star Dragon Balls began, a few minutes earlier than intended, and with a slightly different crew. Before the smoke had even cleared, a troubling discovery was made. A small part has fallen off of the spaceship. Will the loss of this part be a minor inconvenience? Or a recipe for disaster? A routine spaceflight turned into a harrowing quest for survival.
Hit us, you guys!
The loss of a small part during takeoff led to a much bigger problem.
A perfect match. Finally. And the mystery part is... No! Of all the parts, why that one?
Without the use of the missing stabilizer jet, the ship was doomed to break apart during flight. Attempting to crash land was the only option.
Make an emergency landing!
Disaster was averted, but being visitors on Emeka posed its own problems. The money-hungry merchants were determined to take the Earthlings for everything they had.
I'll just charge it to your account.
Victimized by a greedy ruler, the locals can't even afford to keep a roof over their heads. But Pan, Trunks, and Goku had their own worries. And when they came across a hungry little robot, they had even more.
Without that radar, our whole mission is history!
There goes our ship.
Avoiding the locals' problems was the plan. But by a twist of fate, Goku, Pan, and Trunks were being drawn into the heart of
Come
Emeka.
back here with that!
Goku, Pan, and Trunks arrived at the royal palace of Emeka like shadows in the night. Their mission, to get their impounded spaceship back from the corrupt regime of Lord Don Ki.
Are you crazy? We're not sightseeing.
With thousands of armed guards in the compound, stealth was the name of the game. But their cover was blown and the fireworks began.
All right, we'll play it their way. Come on!
We're on, Pan!
A licensed diver coming through!
The ship was back in their possession, but the trio from Earth still needed to buy parts to fix it. A difficult task for the most wanted criminals on Emeka.
Over there, man!
The heat is on and the authorities are closing in. Can the unlikely fugitives manage to fix their ship before the bounty on their heads is collected? Find out today on GT. The challenge was laid down by Goku and taken up by Don Ki's hired assassin, Legic. A victory for Goku meant the trio from Earth could resume their journey. A loss, and their mission was over. At last, the forces of darkness were overcome, and the spaceship was repaired and ready for flight. But the Dragon radar was still questionable.
It looks like the Dragon radar is still intact.
That's just great. If the radar's part of him, then we have to take him with us.
And so the crew of 3 became 4, and a course was set for the nearest Dragon Ball. The space voyagers are finally back on track, but valuable time has been lost on Emeka. The uncertain future of the Earth is still in their hands, and the clock is ticking. Goku, Pan, and Trunks set down in a land of giants where bugs were the size of humans. It was the trio's first time to get such an up-close view of the insect kingdom. But would it also be their last?
No! This isn't what you think! I'm not a bug, I'm a girl!
Meanwhile, the 4-star ball had become wedged in an apple, and before it could be retrieved, a giant had it for lunch.
Did he just...
I'm afraid so. This is bad.
Suddenly, the gentle giant was gripped with agony. The Dragon Ball had become lodged in his tooth.
I hate to do this.
Thanks to some quick dental work by Goku, the prize was finally won.
Well, guys, first one, not bad. Ta-da!
Yes! At this rate, a year's plenty of time.
A Dragon Ball was discovered in a small village on a remote planet.
Which one do they have?
4, 5, 6.
But the villagers had much bigger concerns than to part with a Dragon Ball.
Well, my peasants, have you decided on a bride for me yet?
What? A bride? That's disgusting!
Fools, I like when people beg me, but only a bride will stop the quake.
The evil Tsunama was threatening to destroy the entire community unless the villagers handed over one of their young women to be his bride.
Let the magma flow.
Rather than face total destruction, the villagers agreed to meet the monster's wicked demand. However, the betrothed wasn't a woman at all, but a powerful warrior carefully disguised to look like the ultimate bride-to-be. The plan? To infiltrate Tsunama's lair and cut off his quake-producing whiskers.
Oh, well, I guess things can only get
Wedding
better
bells
from here.
ring. Doma was poised to cut Tsunama's quake-producing whiskers.
Never again will you steal our peace.
But before he could finish the job, Tsunama awoke and attempted to conjure a quake. However, this time his true abilities were revealed. The mighty Tsunama wasn't so mighty after all. He had the ability to predict quakes, but not to cause them. Trunks called his bluff, and now it was time to worry about the real threat, a temperamental volcano that was ready to blow.
I don't want to die, help me!
Never one to back down from a challenge, Goku decided to meet the Inferno head-on. Having quelled both the forces of nature and the threat of Tsunama, harmony was restored at last, and payment in kind was given for a job well done.
Thank you, Lane.
Thanks, Doma.
But before the 6-star ball was warm in Pan's hand, an alien presence made itself known and shocked the crowd.
Get that back! It's ours!
Thanks for the Dragon Ball, suckers!
The chase is on. The elusive Para brothers came into possession of the 6-star Dragon Ball, leading Goku, Pan, and Trunks into a high-speed interstellar chase.
What a bunch of dopes!
It's them! Maybe they're not as dumb as we thought!
Maximum speed!
Knowing the territory like the back of his hand, Bon Para led the heroes into an unstable asteroid field to try and shake them off. The trick worked for the time being, as the Para brothers found refuge on the desolate asteroid Bihei, a hostile place inhabited by giant worm-like creatures called Moma. But thanks to Giru's dragon radar, Trunks was able to guide his ship after the trio of thieves.
Monster approaching!
Meanwhile, the mysterious and maniacal Cardinal Muchi Muchi lurks in the darkness, continuing his horrific sacrifices of turning living creatures into dolls. How will the path of our heroes cross with this disturbing new villain? Goku, Trunks, and Pan were attacked by a swarm of carnivorous Moma, the only native life found on the asteroid Bihei. But the giant beasts proved to be no match for these Saiyans. Soon thereafter, they encountered the Para brothers, whose extremely bizarre dance and attack strategy only worked for a short time. Pan and Giru tried to locate the Dragon Ball hidden on the Para ship. Not only were they unsuccessful, they were trapped on board and launched into unknown territory.
Giru, can you read this language?
Destination Planet Lord. Departure imminent.
Launch sequence initiated.
Will Goku and Trunks regroup in time to track them down and save them? Pan and Giru were trapped on the Para brothers' spaceship and heading straight for the planet Lude.
But I do know that this is the Dragon Ball I came for, so I'll be leaving now. Okay, bye-bye.
Pan thought taking back the 6-star Dragon Ball was an easy steal, but ended up getting into serious trouble when Cardinal Muchi Muchi turned her into a toy doll. Not even the Para brothers were spared, as their dolls were added to the growing power of Lord Lude. Soon enough, Trunks and Goku found themselves battling Cardinal Muchi Muchi, still unaware of Pan's plastic plight.
Right! You're right, Giru, it is me!
Signs of life present.
No!
Major malfunction.
The Cardinal tried using a giant mechanical lion to defeat Goku and Trunks, but quickly realized that bigger guns would be necessary. After that embarrassing scene, Cardinal Muchi Muchi's whip went through its own transformation, turning into a new and more dangerous adversary, known simply as Muchi.
Now that's funny. Tell you what, I'll save you the tension and show you my true form.
We should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, no kidding. What are you?
It's a brand new fight for Goku and Trunks, as the ringleader behind this entire fiasco watches from above. Goku and Trunks were in an all-out war with the formidable Muchi, whose arms stretch into deadly whips with amazing power.
What are you going to do now, boy?
Meanwhile, the doll-crazy leader of the lewd cult, Daltaki, still controls Pan.
Disturbing things about you from my disciples.
Daltaki plotted the resurrection of Lude by brainwashing his followers into believing the machine was their lord and savior. Once he had them convinced, he turned on them and used their bodies to fuel Lude's awakening in a ceremony of slaughter.
Pan, are you okay?
Your suspicions are undoubtedly correct. This is indeed Pan, and she's gonna live with me forever and ever.
Over my dead body?
Now arise, Lude! Arise and fulfill your destiny!
Lude is only moments from awakening. Will he be the destructive mutant Daltaki believes him to be? The evil monstrosity Lude was resurrected by channeling the life energy of his believers. As this robotic giant began his attack against Goku and Trunks, the Saiyans had to resort to some fancy footwork to escape his crushing blows. Trunks and Goku seem to be evenly matched against Lude's might, with neither side able to deliver the final blow. But the mysterious Dr. Mew had a plan to tip the scales in Lude's favor. With the additional life energies of both Pan and Daltaki, Lude is now more powerful than ever.
No.
Will Dr. Mew's plan succeed? Or will our heroes finally bring an end to Lude's reign? The mechanized juggernaut Lude pushed the team to the cusp of their abilities, bending them nearly to their breaking point. And while Goku found himself in a rather tight situation, Pan and Trunks were able to devise a plan that would free all of those trapped in the belly of Lord Lude. While everyone celebrated victory over their giant captor, danger continued to simmer in the shadows. What now lies blocking their path towards the Dragon Balls? What other tricks has Dr. Mew hidden up his sleeve? Pan headed into the scorching desert on her own, angry at Goku and Trunks for treating her like a child. But this blisteringly hot planet would have its own surprises in store for Pan. And just as all hope seemed to fade for the young Saiyan, a savior from the sky came to her rescue.
Don't worry, Pan.
Thank you, Giru.
Pan needs water. Drink.
Giru.
Thanks to his persistence, it was Giru who rescued Pan from certain death. And with another Dragon Ball in their possession, our heroes are one step closer to victory. But there are forces at work that may put a stop to their adventures.
You must obtain the Dragon Ball from these boys, and I wish for them to be brought to me alive. Do you understand? I expect you to be a bit more delicate than normal, General, but be careful, for these are no mere boy.
Emperor Pilaf used the power of the Black Star Dragon Balls to transform Goku back to childhood size. With Trunks and Pan along for the ride, Goku blasted off into the far reaches of the galaxy, tracking the Dragon Balls with the handy Dragon Radar. But the Saiyans were left speechless when the radar was consumed by a bizarre little robot who seemed to be at death's door. Giru convinces his new friends to stop by his homeworld, the incredible machine planet M2. But the Saiyans found themselves surrounded by thousands of robots and dead in the sights of the Sigma Force, who revealed Giru's treachery.
And we are the least of your problems.
So, I was right about you.
I don't think for a second that you guys are telling the truth!
Now, Bizu.
The Sigma Force quickly captured Goku and Trunks, with an order to transmit their bodies to Dr. Mew, who desires their Saiyan powers for his twisted experiments.
We'll find her, Giru. Other too important, Giru.
Giru, what are you saying?
General, be happy about Dragon Ball.
Giru, you're one of them? Ah! You deceived us all along, you traitor! I really thought you were my friend, Giru.
With Giru's deception in the open, Pan realized the terrible truth that she is alone on a strange world, and that the lives of Goku and Trunks rest in her hands. Trunks and Goku were being analyzed while in captivity.
Initiating energy configuration scan.
Scan complete. Running power analysis diagnostic.
While trying to find them, Pan fell in with the spare parts, which gave her the idea for the perfect disguise.
Well, it's not my style, but it'll have to do.
Resume forward march. Resume forward march. Defective unit.
After failing as a robot, Pan's rescue mission fell into another roadblock. Nat of the Mega Cannon Sigma Force. Thanks to the traitorous Giru, the powerful mutant bot had all of Pan's fighting moves in his memory banks.
Giru, how could you? I trusted you. I was your friend! I was your friend!
This does not compute. Pan's power level is exceeding the maximum recorded level. Error! Error!
Straight from a victory against Nat, Pan exploded into the lab where Goku and Trunks were being held captive.
Where's my grandpa?
Pan!
Seeing Pan get hurt was all it took for Goku to make tatters of his prison. Grandpa is ready to take on the Sigma Force. On the last episode of GT, Goku decided to take on the entire Sigma Force by himself. But, armed with the data that Giru provided, the mutant bots were forewarned of his every move. Meanwhile, back at the ship, Pan awoke to some bad news.
Big idea.
Giru came and took the Dragon Balls.
No way! That little jerk!
Ribbit!
When the three became one, Goku was suddenly matched with an adversary that was bigger, stronger, and faster than before.
Killer! Trevor! Attack!
Oh, no,
But when push came to shove, Goku showed that he had plenty of reserves left. Had the young Saiyan been sandbagging? Apparently so.
That power? Explain how you did that. Your energy tripled just then.
Oh, you think so? Well, I hate to break the news to you guys, but that was just the tip of the iceberg.
Curse you!
Okay!
No!
But just as the Sigma Force cannon fell into the scrap heap, a new threat emerged on the horizon.
It's coming this way, Pan. Stay here, please.
Right, I see. Get on, Trunks.
Something huge is on the way.
General Rildo, the strongest of the machine mutants on planet M2, stepped out from the shadows and attacked. The General froze Trunks in a metallic slab and sent him to a place far worse than a battlefield.
You beast! You bring him back here right now!
Your friend is being transmitted to Dr. Mew, where he will become the Doctor's newest guinea pig. Consider it an honor.
So, where's this Dr. Mew hiding?
The tower behind me.
Trunks, hold on! I'm coming!
Now stand still!
Yes, do your worst, Saiyan! The battle raged on between Goku and the fierce General Rildo. But with each seemingly successful attack from Goku, the smoke would clear and the General would be left standing unscathed. Trunks has fallen into the hands of the evil Dr. Mew, and General Rildo has transformed into a new, stronger Meta Rildo. Is one Super Saiyan enough to fight this battle? The battle between Meta Rildo and Goku rages on.
The space-time trans what?
The space-time transmission machine on the top floor runs all systems, including coercive removal.
That means it's gotta be the space-time machine that sent Trunks to Dr. Mew's place. I've gotta find that machine.
But it's dangerous.
Then, Meta Rildo underwent further transformation and proved himself to be a master of metamorphosis.
Have you put it together yet, Saiyan? The mighty Meta Rildo is not just a superior fighter, but part of this very planet itself.
I thought so. There! You've got abilities, but you haven't quite mastered them.
If I were judging you off appearance, I'd call you a liar. And it seems that you've already forgotten the most important point of all. You can fight me all you want, but until you rid the planet of all the metal covering it, I will always have a body to bring to the battle. Now, this is the part where you hand yourself and the other Saiyan over to Dr. Mew.
Giru's quick thinking saved Goku from a gruesome fate.
Your last mistake! How dare you betray me when it is I who gave you life, you insubordinate bot!
Betray? Giru never betrayed his friends. Giru.
What? I'm all right. I'm up here, see? Everything that happened was thanks to the careful planning of Giru and myself. I bet you didn't see that coming.
As everyone celebrated the victory, Dr. Mew made a break to try and stop his most valued secret from being exposed. But Trunks was one step ahead.
So stop! Don't open that!
Behind this door lies a mystery so dark that even Trunks had to deceive his closest friends for it to be discovered. The fiendish physician had been gathering life force for the creation of Baby, the ultimate mutant machine. But thanks to Trunks and Giru, the Neo-Mutant seemed to have perished in its embryonic state.
That means the galaxy is yours for the taking! Live, baby! Please! You're my only baby! My only! Don't leave me. Please don't leave me.
Defying premature death, Baby entered the world with a vengeance.
Trunks, ban! Now!
My baby. Every time I hear that, it makes my insides boil so much that I want to explode. You are nothing but a simple machine mutant, for it was I who programmed you to gather the energy needed for my resurrection. And it was I who gave you the plans for creating Lude and the other machine mutants. Yet you had no idea, you feeble shell of a machine. Your time on this planet is over.
A true monster was born, and it had Goku, Pan, and Trunks in its sights.
My time is just beginning. I know 3 disgusting creatures who have to die today. They won't be expecting me.
General Rildo lay in defeat, but the impending threat of the bone-chilling Baby was still a reality. Meanwhile, the mission to recover the 4 remaining Dragon Balls had begun, and the Voyagers from Earth had their first ball on radar. But retrieving it from the war-ravaged ship would be dangerous. The vessel was about to be engulfed in the fire of a nearby star. After finding the Dragon Ball, another discovery was made. A young survivor was still on board the spacecraft.
We have 1 minute to leave the ship. Giru.
We've got a lot of ground to cover. Trunks, pick him up and let's go. Hurry!
Right.
The foursome managed to escape from the ship, but the gravitational grip of the star was pulling them towards a fiery doom. Using a Kamehameha wave, Goku gave them the boost that freed them from the star's deadly gravity. Planet Vidal was the next stop. Boasting state-of-the-art medical facilities, it was the perfect haven for recuperation. But was something amiss with the mysterious survivor from outer space?
Please get back to bed. You have to have your rest.
What? I'm serious.
The doctor was giving Trunks a dose of evil medicine, but it was Baby who wrote the prescription. Fortunately, Goku was there to put an end to the malpractice.
You shouldn't have picked a doctor to hide in. I'm on guard against them as it is.
But the scheming Neo-Mutant wasn't about to surrender. What he lacked in terms of power, he intended to steal. And in a flash, he hijacked the body of Trunks right before their very eyes.
I've never felt anything like this before. This is the Saiyan power I desire. Goodbye. Not even you can block this blast from point-blank range.
Trunks, don't do it!
Get out of my body!
That's it, Trunks. Don't give in. You
Unable
can do
to
it.
withstand the sheer magnitude of the Super Saiyan energy, Baby made his escape, and Trunks regained control of his body once and for all.
He did it!
The battle for the body had been won, but the war for the world was about to begin. The sinister robot Baby moved from victim to victim as he continued his search for the Saiyans.
Your body sound good? I'd like to use it to defeat your father.
Hey, what's so funny? I must have missed something.
With Goten before him, Baby's first true battle with the Saiyan is at hand. Can Goten put up the kind of fight it will take to stop this evil entity from taking over his body as well? After pushing Goten to the peak of his power, Baby used the moment to infiltrate the Saiyan's body. Then Baby started attacking, using Goten's body like a puppet.
Now this is what I've come to expect of Saiyan power. This is the kind of ability and control I need.
Baby has torn through 2 Saiyans in one day. But in the far reaches of space, Goku, Trunks, and Pan are wrapping up their journey. However, Goku cannot shake his gut feeling.
So calm, Grandpa. Soon we'll be able to go home, save the Earth, and live out our lives as heroes.
It's not the Dragon Balls I'm worried about.
After taking over the bodies of Gohan and Goten, Baby set his sights on Vegeta and defeated him with ease. After that, it was only a matter of time before the rest of planet Earth fell under Baby's control. With all 7 Dragon Balls recovered, Goku, Trunks, and Pan are headed back home to Earth. Little do they know that everything they hold dear is now infected by Baby.
Hi, you guys. We made it.
Disaster had been averted, and the Black Star Dragon Balls were left in the capable hands of Mr. Popo.
We'll see you soon.
Bye, Kiru. Come visit me sometime.
The weary travelers thought they'd be returning to the safety of their homes, but they were not prepared for what surprises were in store.
I recovered every Dragon Ball
And the long-awaited family reunion descended into a bitter fight for survival.
You Saiyans, it's been a while.
Mother had turned against daughter, and sons against their father. Taking the 2 attackers as evil imposters, Goku made up his mind to destroy them.
Goku! Stop it!
Mr. Satan?
Goku! Baby is controlling Gohan and Goten! He got in their heads and jacked up their mind! The entire human race is under Baby's control!
How could I let this happen?
At last, Goku knew the whole truth. In his absence, darkness had taken over the Earth.
Not you, Vegeta!
With Baby in control of Vegeta and his own 2 sons, Goku now faces an enemy of unparalleled strength. But how can the loyal Saiyan attack his parasitic foe without destroying the bodies of the ones he loves? Even Goku's own sons were against him. They too were being controlled by the deranged parasite. But just as it looked like help had arrived, Goku found out that even Trunks was fully ensnared by Baby's web of control.
Trunks!
Come on, you've been friends forever.
Seeking to destroy Goku, Baby called forth all of the hatred that his people had for the Saiyans, who had destroyed their race long ago.
Let it go! Find a way to rebuild peacefully!
Oh no, you have a debt to pay. Revenge Death Ball!
Battered and unable to move, Goku could only watch as the dark energy descended upon him.
Then poof! Boo can't feel Goku anymore!
Goku?
I don't believe it.
Goku's fate unfolds. Revenge Death Ball was closing in fast on Goku, until the ever-watchful Kibito Kai snatched him out of harm's way. But after making the catch, the great Kai fumbled the ball, and Goku was dropped into Sugoroku space, a twisted dimension where to survive, one had to stake one's very life on a bizarre game of chance.
My powers don't work there. He's going to have to find a way out on his own somehow. Do you have any idea what the odds of him doing that are? This is the biggest bungle Kai has made since...
Tell me how to get out of here right now!
There's only one way out of Sugoroku space, and that's to beat me. Come on, it'll be fun.
Meanwhile, the parasitic Tuffles were migrating to their new planet using a gigantic spaceship and the hijacked bodies of the Earthlings.
The Tuffles have conquered at last. We are whole again, and now we will spread until the whole universe is ours.
Oh, look, another 6. This is amazing.
Your luck's bound to run out sometime, Seguro.
You've been burned. Lose a turn.
Has Goku staked his very life on a game that can't be won? Pan, Mr. Satan, and Boo traveled to Planet Tuffle in the hopes of finding a way to defeat the almighty baby.
We need a plan.
I've got you covered, Gramps. We're gonna flush him out.
I don't want her to join us. Kill her.
Dad, don't do it, Daddy.
You have to let me go.
I can't, Goku. You're not ready.
But she's my granddaughter.
Yes, I'm well aware of that, Goku. I'm sorry.
So what? We're supposed to just stand here and watch those beasts kill her?
But then, as Pan was facing certain doom, someone came out of nowhere and knocked baby Gohan to the ground. Pan's savior turned out to be Goku's protege, Oob.
Your conflict is with me now.
Oob appeared on the Tuffle planet to challenge baby, but the training he put in for this moment proved to be inadequate against the villain's fury.
No, Oob!
Say goodnight!
But an unlikely ally would come to Oob's aid. Thinking quickly, Boo realized that he and Oob would be a more effective force against Baby as a single fighter.
That's right. Time now for Boo and Oob to become one.
Will this merging of abilities be what it takes to put an end to Baby's quest for Tuffle vengeance?
What happened? Oh. Thanks, Boo. I owe you. You saved my life back there. Now let's go see Baby.
Majub continued to give Baby a run for his money, while Goku's speedy training came to a rough conclusion.
You did it, Ancestor! His tail looks fully grown now.
Oh, Kibito! It looks like we got here too late. Baby is already chewing him up.
You think you're
With his tail at full length, Goku returned to the Tuffle planet as humanity's final hope for resurrection. But this new appendage proved to be nothing more than another weakness.
This is not what I had planned. How can he always be one step ahead of me, like he's reading my mind? I miss the Earth so much.
Has the powerful transformation promised by old Kai finally started? Or has something much more devious begun to stir in the depths of Goku's body? The tide turned when Goku transformed into a giant ape, obtaining startling levels of power that surpassed anything ever achieved by Baby. However, Goku could not handle the enormous amount of power pulsating through his body, causing the violent animal instincts within to take over. Without distinguishing between friend and foe, Goku began trampling the Tuffle planet with all his might.
Grandpa, stop it! If you destroy the planet, you'll kill your family.
But just as Goku was about to make waste of everything before him, his blind rage came to a quick halt as he caught sight of the Earth. And seeing the falling tears of his granddaughter snapped Goku back into reality.
Do you remember?
With Goku finally back on track, he focused his new power at a much higher level, transforming himself into the ultimate stage of Saiyan existence. Goku completed his transformation into a Super Saiyan 4, and it seemed as if he could finally put an end to the reign of the Tuffles.
Baby, you can never defeat me.
We'll see.
My powers have far surpassed yours, and you just can't handle it.
Lord Baby!
Just when Goku was on the brink of victory, the Bloodswave amplifier focused on baby Vegeta. And almost instantly, he was transformed into a rampaging gorilla, much like Goku was before. As the gorilla baby tramples his own planet with indiscriminate rage, Goku prepares to fight back with all he's got.
You're still not gonna get away with this! Now, laugh at this!
Goku, using all the energy he could muster, unleashed an ultimate Kamehameha wave on Baby, his fiercest attack yet.
Your overconfidence will be your undoing.
Having withstood Goku's attack with ease, Baby armed himself with the Super Gallic Gun to wreak havoc on the now winded Saiyan.
Are you willing to sink that low, baby?
Super Gallic Gun!
Baby, you haven't seen the last of me!
Oh, that's going to leave a bruise.
He's lost all control. If he makes an attack like that again, the force of the Earth's explosion will send debris and shockwaves smashing into the Tuffle planet, destroying it too.
But then, he'd kill himself.
With every passing minute, the fate of the Tuffle planet and all its Earthborn inhabitants grows more and more bleak as it hangs in the balance of Baby's own sanity. Is this the final day of the human race, or will Goku be able to stop it? Thanks to Bulma's scientific genius, the immobilized Baby was rejuvenated when his body was bombarded with Bloodswaves, the energy that transforms Saiyans into giant apes.
Okay, enough bluffing, Goku. I practically have no power left and my legs feel like they're made of jelly. If my body can't handle what I need to do, then I'll have to force him to make his own mistakes. That may be my only option at this point.
Completely incapacitated, Goku stands before a mountain of sheer muscle and power. With nothing protecting him from Baby except his wits, Goku's life could end at any second. But like a true hero, he stands tall, ready to confront his fate. Super Saiyan 4 Goku found his energy completely used up. Powerless to defend himself, the mighty Saiyan lay helpless before the monstrous Baby, who had used Vegeta's body to transform into a giant ape.
That's close enough, Baby!
Freed from the evil Tuffle's control, Trunks appeared in the nick of time, but his best efforts were in vain.
Hurry! We don't have much time! Come on!
Even though Kibito Kai had restored Gohan, Trunks, and Goten to health, Goku knew that they were no match for Baby.
Thanks, son.
Their only hope was a fully powered Super Saiyan 4, but transferring their energy to Goku would take time, something they did not have. But deep within Baby's body lies the answer to their problem.
What's happening to me?
Majub transformed from tasty treat to gastrointestinal nightmare, buying Goku the diversion he needed.
Let's do this.
Dad, are you ready yet?
Almost there. Just a little more.
Vegeta's body was shrinking, so Baby decided to abandon ship. The parasite was making his escape and heading deep into space. But Goku had the evil Tuffle in his sights. Goku's beam found its mark, and the threat of Baby disappeared forever. Like from a giant fountain above, the sacred water flowed down on Earth and liberated its people from the foul hatchlings nesting in their bodies.
How did I get here?
Free at last, it seemed like the nightmare was over, but more danger lay just ahead.
What? But we brought the Black Star balls back to Earth, Mr. Popo, remember?
What have I done?
Almost a year has passed since Baby used the Black Star Dragon Balls to wish for the new Tuffle planet. Now only 2 weeks remain until the Earth explodes. In a last-ditch effort, Goku and his friends used every ounce of their powers to move all of the people of Earth to the Tuffle planet.
It's okay, Gohan. I know now that it was meant to be this way. Sometimes we have to look beyond what we want and do what's best. It's time, my friend.
No! Piccolo!
Piccolo, don't leave us. Piccolo!
With the noble death of Piccolo, the Black Star Dragon Balls became nothing more than ordinary rocks, and the Earth was returned to its previous glory by a wish on the Namekian Dragon Balls. It is a time of new opportunities as the people of Earth continue to enjoy the peace that was finally returned to them. An enemy from the recent past roams the lonely caverns of hell.
Is there no end to the emptiness in this place?
Trunks, what's happening?
So the little guy isn't dead after all.
Your time on this planet is over.
Following his destruction, Dr. Mew was sent to hell, cursed to wander for eternity. But someone was watching his every move.
I have waited a long time for you, Dr. Mew.
Who is that, and how do you know my name?
I am the great Dr. Gero, and I am most impressed with your work.
Oh, really? Then what do you want with me, Doctor?
I want your mind, the scientific intelligence, from the most brilliant descendant of the Tuffles.
You've been banished here and you think that some research is going to save you? You are such a fool.
Then you must think it foolish to exact revenge on Goku.
What? You actually know of a way to find him? Well, Dr. Gero, it's a pleasure to meet you.
As these evil geniuses meet for the first time, a plan of vengeance is set in motion. The people of Earth were shocked when a giant black hole split open the sky, and a flood of death and destruction poured through at the hands of Android 17.
It seems the first move in your strategy is a success. The powers resonating in the identical Android 17s have perfectly fused these two worlds together.
Then we should have a toast.
You tell Goku that if he wants to keep this evil from destroying his precious Earth, then he'll come to hell alone to finish this.
Dozens of odd creatures have descended from a hole in the sky.
Goku accepted Android 17's challenge and ventured through the portal into hell. Little did he know he was walking into a trap set by Doctors Mew and Gero.
That hole better not close!
This phase is complete. Goku is locked down there permanently.
If you feel the time is right, we can move into Phase 3.
A full force attack.
With Goku now trapped in the dark caverns of hell, Doctors Mew and Gero can proceed with their plan to conquer the planet Earth. In the meantime, Goku will have his hands full as he prepares for an all-out battle against the deadly duo of Cell and Frieza.
I've learned a few things since the last time we met.
And it wasn't long before a couple of Goku's forgotten adversaries were up to their old tricks. Little did Goku know that being trapped in the one place evil goes when it's destroyed would only cause these powerful fighters to revive after every defeat. Meanwhile, the battle on Earth raged as the Doctor's strategy of a full attack was put into motion. But none of these Saiyans would go without a ground-shaking fight.
Good. The core temperature of our Android 17 fighter has reached its optimum level. If our victory is to be decisive, we must strike immediately.
Dear number 18, come to your senses and join with me. We belong together. Deep down, you know.
Is Android 17 trying to bring 18 back to the side from which she came? Or is this simply another ploy to weaken the knees of our heroes? Goku broke free of the ice trap set for him by Frieza and Cell in the bowels of hell. But knowing that the ice would only work on those who were already dead, Goku quickly turned the tables on his enemies.
You'd think these guys would have learned their lesson after all this time.
We are but ones.
Despite the great victory underground, the surface told a different story. The two Android 17s had finally merged into one perfect being, and the terror that this super Android 17 possessed would send crippling blows to the Saiyans in one of their darkest hours.
This one's mine! Kamehameha!
He did it!
Earth's heroes quickly gathered to face this new challenge. But the powerful Super Android 17 shrugged off even their strongest attacks.
It's flattering to see the kind of show you put on for your most dangerous enemies. But ultimately, it's meaningless. Let me show you what I mean.
Flash bomb!
If things continue like this up there, without my help, those guys will be wiped out in no time.
That's why I'm here. I came down to help get you out so you can get back to fighting.
They let you come all the way to hell just so you could help me?
Can Piccolo help Goku escape in time to stop Super 17's rampage before the Earth is destroyed?
The powers of a Namekian have many uncharted avenues.
Piccolo used Dende's help to attempt an incredibly difficult technique that would open a rift between hell and Earth. And while Goku was concerned only with the rumble in his belly, Super Android 17 was tearing through the ranks of the Saiyans still fighting on Earth. As the hopes for a safe Earth began to fade, Piccolo and Dende finally cracked open the gateway between the two worlds.
Okay, I'm going, but I will pay you back for this, I promise. I'll see you soon.
Saiyan blood still courses through my veins, and I call the Earth my home! Kakarot.
Vegeta, don't worry, I'll handle the rest of them.
Nonsense! Super 17 is more than capable of sending you back to where you came from.
I wouldn't be so confident in you. You failed with Baby, and you'll fail again.
Has Goku returned to Earth in time to stop the evil Doctor and his killer android? It was Super Saiyan versus Super Android as Goku fought 17 in a battle that would decide the fate of the Earth and the galaxy beyond. Goku powered up to Super Saiyan 4 to deal with the android threat. But Super 17 seemed immune to every attack thrown at him. Goku realized too late that 17 was actually absorbing the attacks and using that power against the Saiyans. Super Android 17 was finally beaten. But the Earth was left in a state of instability. Natural disasters were wreaking havoc across the globe, and it was decided that only a wish to the Eternal Dragon could restore the planet's natural harmony. But when the first Dragon Ball was found, an unnerving discovery was made.
Oh no! Grandpa, Trunks, you're not gonna believe this, look!
The Dragon Balls were cracked. A bad omen indeed. But it was hoped that the wish to restore the Earth to its normal state would mend the balls as well.
Okay! Arise, Shenron! Gosh, the sky isn't changing at all, is it?
What's happening?
I don't know, but I think we made a mistake.
Whoa! I'm sensing an enormous power! It's evil, whatever it is!
A black cloud of smoke spewed from the Dragon Balls and took on the form of a mysterious new dragon.
That's not Shenron.
What dark curse has been let loose upon the Earth as 7 evil dragons made off with the Dragon Balls?
They're gone! What are we gonna do? No!
Before they had time to act, Old Kai delivered an urgent warning.
Now you listen here! I'm afraid you don't have much time to act, Goku. The dragon is attacking the nerve centers of the globe. If you don't intervene soon, the destruction of the Earth is inevitable.
The race was on. Goku tried to set off on his own, but much to his dismay, Pan conned her way into joining him.
Dragon Ball nearby!
Hero.
The 2-star ball was indeed nearby.
Your lives belong to me!
In the form of Haze Shenron, the dragon of pollution.
Oh, you creep, do you know who I am? You'll die for that!
It soon became apparent that Haze Shenron did not possess any awesome physical strength. Will this be an easy victory for Pan and Goku? Or does Haze know something that our heroes don't?
Grandpa, tell me, is this the terrible evil dragon? Please say no.
Well, he's definitely different than the one we saw.
With the threat of Super Android 17 gone, Goku attempted to summon Shenron to restore order. To his surprise, the creature that emerged was not Shenron, but the terrible Black Smoke Dragon. It is known that the mighty Shenron will grant a wish to whomever gathers the Dragon Balls and summons him from his slumber. But even though these wishes were used mostly for the good of humanity, the Dragon Balls also had a terrible secret.
You're as stubborn
Shortly
as
after
your grandma.
Goku reluctantly allowed Pan to join in the hunt for the 7 Shadow Dragons, the duo found themselves face to face with the toxic dragon of pollution, Haze Shenron.
I wouldn't be laughing if I were you. I'll find
Haze
a way to beat
Shenron
you.
wasted no time flexing his putrid muscle as the battle for the 2-star Dragon Ball became more dire with each passing moment. With unexpected and timely help from their mechanical friend Giru, the Saiyans safely secured the first Dragon Ball. After Goku and his friends defeated the evil Dr. Mew, Earth was bombarded with devastating natural phenomena that threatened to wipe out the entire planet. It was learned that the overuse of the Dragon Balls caused a buildup of negative energy. Not only did this negative energy cause the near destruction of the Earth, but it also caused the Dragon Balls to crack and release the 7 Shadow Dragons upon the world.
The Dragon Balls! They're gone! What are we gonna do now?
Goku and Pan set out on a quest to find the Shadow Dragons and battle each one for their Dragon Ball. All in the hopes that in gathering the balls again, they will be purified and ready for one final wish, that the Earth return to her normal state. The buildup of negative energy from the overuse of the Dragon Balls resulted in the creation of the 7 Shadow Dragons. Goku and Pan took it upon themselves to seek out the cracked Dragon Balls in order to restore balance to the devastated Earth. But with each Dragon Ball comes a battle with a different Shadow Dragon. The heroes succeeded in recovering 3 of the 7 Dragon Balls, but not before facing down 3 of the deadliest creatures ever spawned by the universe.
I will enjoy burying you.
There are still 4 more dragons to be defeated. 4 more fierce battles to be waged. Earthquake-loving Natron Shinron was reducing the cities of Earth to rubble.
You stopped everything from falling over.
Though unsightly in form, the 7-star dragon was not without his special talents.
See that? That's what I like to call the aftershock technique. No one can handle a concentrated blast of energy from below. Everyone gets blown away.
But Natron Shinron's earthbound techniques proved to be ineffective against his airborne adversaries.
What's wrong with you? Why do you keep making fun of me? I'll show you what kind of dragon you're dealing with. I'm trying to concentrate.
Outwitted and demoralized, the giant mole dragon went down for the count. And when he coughed up the 7-star Dragon Ball, it seemed like the battle had been won at last.
The 7-star ball is ours. Huh?
But Natron Shinron was far from beaten. The conniving dragon had simply saved his deadliest attack for last.
Come on!
Goku could only watch in horror as Pan was sucked into Natron's deadly trap. Stretched and disfigured, the young beauty was becoming part of the beast. It was a nightmarish sight to behold. Pan and the Shadow Dragon were one and the same.
Time to start the next round. The power you had earlier is all but vanished. Why don't you turn back into that red monkey and we'll really get this party started?
Bolstered by Pan's strength, Natron Shinron was more dangerous than ever. Can Goku counterattack without hurting Pan? The hunt for the 7 Shadow Dragons was in full swing.
This Dragon Ball is yours.
And as each dragon fell, the Dragon Ball that it possessed was restored to normal. With the defeat of Oceanus Shinron and the recovery of the 6-star Dragon Ball, Goku found himself matched up with his deadliest rival yet.
Not quite. You call that an ultimate Kamehameha? Guess you're not as strong as I thought.
Natron Shinron was right. He had called Goku's bluff. The Super Saiyan was holding back. He didn't have the heart to attack with all his might or Pan would be destroyed.
I can't believe this is happening to me!
But Goku finally found the opportunity he was looking for.
Gotcha.
With Pan no longer inside of him, Natron Shinron returned to his true form, and Goku was free to attack him in earnest. After a brush with death, Goku managed to outwit another Shadow Dragon. But with only 4 dragons gone, 3 are still left roaming the Earth. Goku and Pan had the first 4 Shadow Dragons on the run, as each one of them met their untimely doom. But the 5th one was considerably stronger.
Ultimate game of survival without any distractions.
I see. Well, I'd rather settle this without fighting. But if I have to... Solar Flare! Someone of your strength being knocked out by a solar flare? I don't think so, Nova Shinron. I'm not buying it.
Goku was right. In a flash, the deadly dragon shattered his old persona to make way for the new.
Impressive. So this is your true form, I take it?
The stakes had been raised, but Goku was ready. He too assumed his ultimate fighting form. The battle is far from over, and another Saiyan is anxious to enter the fray. Vegeta prepares for his biggest challenge yet. The fight between the small alliance of Saiyans and the evil 4-star dragon continued with undaunted persistence.
This without fighting, but if I have to... Someone of your strength being knocked out by a solar flare? I don't think so, Nova Shenron. I'm not buying it.
You don't disappoint, do you? All right then, let's get real.
Impressive. So this is your true form, I take it.
So, Super Saiyan 4, you've come out. Let's play.
Amidst all this turmoil, Nova Shenron transformed into a better self, and Goku knew that only a Super Saiyan 4 could compete with this dragon. But nearby, a new threat is bearing down on Pan, and it doesn't plan on stopping there.
What do you say we get started?
I couldn't agree more.
Goku and the 4-star dragon battled fiercely, laying waste to everything around them.
What? I underestimated you. Do what you will. Why are you waiting?
I owe you for something that you did for me.
But suddenly, Shenron, the 3-star dragon, had to throw his hat into the ring, ruining a glorious battle.
I've heard so much about. Let's go while we're young.
Nova Star!
Angry with his brother's interruption, Nova shattered Goku's icy confines, bringing the fight back out into the open.
I told you to kill him, not melt him, you imbecile.
I'll take him out in 5 seconds.
And now, I'll finish him.
No! I'll finish it! Taking away my sight still leaves me with 4 very sharp senses.
After being blinded by Shenron, Goku struck back and put an end to the devious dragon's plans of domination. But no matter what he tried, his eyesight would not return.
I will not challenge you again until you can see. Seek me out then.
But when it seemed Goku was safe for the moment, a new evil made his presence known.
Nova!
It is a pitiful dragon that gives allowances to a monkey. You certainly did it all right, Goku. But none of it seems to hurt me. What you are learning right now is that you are simply not strong enough.
Something's wrong.
As Goku's confusion swells, Sin Shenron, the final Shadow Dragon, is confident in his ability to strip victory away while Goku is at his most vulnerable. A helpless, blinded, and beaten Goku was snatched out of the jaws of death by Goten in the nick of time. Even though he had lost his eyesight, Goku was still the only one with a chance of beating Sin Shenron. So Majub came to the fore, hoping to hold off the evil dragon long enough for Goku to recuperate.
You know, we're here because we all have faith in you.
In a desperate move, Goku took on even more energy than the natural limits of his body should allow.
When you see him!
Unable to see Sin Shenron, Goku had to rely on his other senses, but he still managed to score a direct hit on the powerful 1-star dragon.
He did it! That's my man!
Nice one.
Now look at me. Do you see? This is my true form, the form I used to stand at the pinnacle of dragon power.
His power's unreal. I don't think we've ever faced anyone this strong before.
After ingesting the Dragon Balls, the ultimate evil dragon, Omega Shenron, was born. Omega Shenron revealed that he had the powers of all the Shadow Dragons at his disposal. Finding himself outmatched, Goku was forced to resort to desperate measures.
Let go, you coward!
No, Dad's converting his life force into energy. He's making a bomb out of his body.
At Vegeta's behest, Goku abandoned his plan. The Saiyan Prince had something different in mind. Using Blood's waves as a catalyst, Vegeta intended to transform, first into a giant ape, then into a Super Saiyan 4, the summit of Saiyan power. Although he found success, 2 Super Saiyan 4s wouldn't be enough. Goku was still preparing to die for the cause.
When there's fusion, you know I wouldn't suggest joining bodies with you unless it was our only hope.
The Ultimate Warrior was born, an amalgam of Super Saiyan 4s, the incomparable Gogeta.
Where are the other 2?
They're here. I am they. We are one. There's only one thing left undone.
Big Bang Kamehameha!
Gogeta's new technique blasted the extra Dragon Balls out of Omega's control, and he was forced to revert to the form of Sin Shenron.
Once again.
Determined to regain his lost power, Sin began to absorb the Dragon Balls once again. As the form of Omega Shenron started to re-emerge, Goku nabbed the 4-star Dragon Ball. It seems he has other plans for it.
I like to keep the 4-star ball to remind me of my grandfather. I won't let you have this one.
The only thing that looked worse than Goku and Vegeta's dancing abilities was their chance of winning against the ferocious Omega Shenron.
Vegeta, the after-image technique!
Idiots! Don't you get it? There will be no fusion!
View!
Get it through your thick heads!
Shun! Ha! Fusion! Ha!
Curse those monkeys!
Kakarot!
What do you know? I'm a little kid again. Now we're in a pickle.
Unable to pull off the fusion technique, and with Goku reverted to his younger self, Omega Shenron seemed an unbeatable foe.
You realize you're destined to die.
The bad omens continued to reveal themselves with the appearance of a Dragon Ball protruding from Goku's forehead. Nova Shenron emerged from the Dragon Ball that appeared on Goku's forehead for one more shot at victory.
Nova Spear!
Nova! What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm sorry, Goku. Surprised to see me, Goku?
You tell me!
Would you two like to take a break, or would you mind if I finish killing you where I left off?
In the face of Omega Shenron's overwhelming power, it appeared that Goku had finally fallen at the hands of the last Shadow Dragon. But from under this blanket of despair, a miracle suddenly revealed itself.
Hey, wait! I thought I killed you!
Everybody! Give me all of your energy!
Impossible! How did he do that?
This is it!
No, hold on!
Following Goku's defeat of Omega Shenron, the Eternal Dragon himself appeared of his own free will.
Arise, Goku.
Goku, you're alive!
The time has come. I must say goodbye.
Do you mean you're leaving us for good now?
Are you coming along, Goku?
Should've known it would end this way. Goodbye, everyone!
With the Earth finally at peace, Goku, the savior of the planet, takes his leave to await the day when he is needed once again. He was always friendly and cheerful.
What's up?
And now we end the story of the Dragon Balls, with the hope that the Earth will never again see the kind of darkness that brought it close to extinction so many times. But if that day comes, there is one who will step out of the shadows and fight in the name of all that is good and true.
I hope you enjoyed that. It took a long time to put together, so if you appreciate what I did, please press like, subscribe, leave a comment, use the hype button if you're on mobile, and don't tie your shoes backwards. I mean, it's just not a good idea.
Brian the Boy.